All right, welcome back to the dinosaur world. Let's get it. I am sick again. Yes, I know. Seems like... Hello? When did I hire you? Or are you just very ambitious for this job application, for this interview? Imagine going for an interview and wearing an outfit that says staff already. You know what? Dress the part, get the part. What is this? Poet got eaten by a mosasaur box. Well, that is true. I did. I got my Dinopedia back. I got leads I can always use. Somebody knows me very well. The sword I got, everything. I got most of the stuff. I just missing my helmet, pants, and boots. And you got the wrong kind of boots, so I'll just take the helmet and pants. Ooh, look at me, all decked out in blue. Excuse me for a moment. I don't think those doors have been closed in like years, I'll be honest. Let's just run over and get some new gear. What is this? Hold down the left click tree. Stupid. Listen, Minecraft. I'm getting fed up. It's been like 15 years. I know how to punch a tree. Get over it. All right, let's see what we got here. I got scarab gems in there and everything. Plenty of diamonds. Here we go. Rubber booties. Oh, but they are broken. And I've got no levels to even try to repair them. So I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned boots. There we go. Mud stompers. That's what they are. So I updated the resource pack. There was an update to the update of my resource pack from the build team Dodo. And one key difference, one very major important difference. Hold on a second, let me just check. Checking. Yeah. Okay. I'm not crazy. I do have it on. I was going to say, am I crazy? Do I not have... What is this happening here? Is that a balloon? Oh my god, they're all tourists. And except for you, you're just an archaeologist, I guess, with a hat on. Scientist still science, but the... Excuse me. Excuse me. Shepherd. Okay, well, you're a nothing. You're nothing. You're just a tourist, I guess. What is this? Oh my god. Oh no. I thought this was the most broken dinosaur. For a second, I thought this was such a broken dinosaur. I didn't realize there was a guy in a suit. Oh, funny. I was like, Charmander? What are you? What is this? Some sort of a prehistoric fish on land or something. I don't know. Oh, man, that got me. Yeah, so I am a little bit under the weather. I love the little balloons. They're cool. It's not anything serious. I was tested for COVID. It's not that. So look at all these guys with the little... Oh, wow. Poet... Oh, my God. Nice boots. Look, I just put some on myself. Oh, he's got the mocking cow hat. Love it. I can't really see his shirt, but it looks, I think, like a rubber booty shirt. It says Poet Fna on the back, of course. Poet Fna. Wow. Wow. And the other thing that you will note, Poet Fna, is that it's quiet. Listen to that quiet. Oh wait, maybe I have. Do I have the sounds just turned off? Although I just heard that sound. Players. No, I got everything on. Friendly creatures, I think was the. So I got all it turned up. Oh my God, I just saw a mosasaur eating. Oh my God, it's just devouring those poor little squiddies. Was that the sound effect of the squid? There's Dr. Alan Grant right here. This is the paleontologist. Love it. Love it. All we need is like a chaotician. Chaotician. That would complete. And Ellie Sattler would be nice to have as well. I don't know why Alan Grant has to be the only paleontologist. I know that he's not like Ellie Sattler is also a paleontologist. I think. What is she? I've forgotten now. She's sort of like a zoologist, more so than she's a paleontologist, but I don't know. I'm a fan, but I don't remember. What do I know? If I go to the lab and put it on the slab. What is this guy doing over here? Thought I caught him out the corner of my eye. Out of the periphery. Get out of here. This lonely side of the park. This is where all the villagers actually should be. Not the scientist ones, anyway. That would be a major project, though, to get not only villagers here, but then, like, weed it down to, like, scientists mostly in this area. It wouldn't be the paleontologists, likely, unless they were in, like, one of the dig sites. So we actually have dig site E, and I would expect there to be more paleontologists there. But this place should be all science stations at the various different that was me doing that, not the game glitching. Science stations of the various colors. Dig site E, you come here and it should be like paleontologists for as far as you can see. That would be the idea. What is going on here? Smelly is free. What is happening? What is... I can hear slimies, but I can't see a way, like, down. Oh. There was probably a slime in here and it got out. And now that's why there's slime everywhere. That is funny. That is funny and also very seriously bad. What was I saying about me being sick? Yeah, I've been sick for like, I don't know. It's gotta be a week now. Full solid week. And I pretty much sound like one of these llamas most of the time. If you know what a Minecraft llama sounds like, that's me. Any given moment of any given day. Obviously, I'm feeling a lot better now, so that's why I can sort of record. You know how it goes. ADD's been kicking my butt lately. I was watching. Well, I wasn't watching. I'll be honest. Which is probably one of the most ADD things you could do. But let me see here. I feel like we should have another dig site, another cordoned off excavation area. You know? Like, there's these good dig sites here. Very dangerous, though, by the way. But I feel like we need more. Like, we've got all these. These are great. There's my poet copter thing. But, like, we should have one, like, and how big are they? Let's figure this out. Let's figure out how big I was making them before. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks by 8 blocks. Square. Alright, get me past that. I'm just going to sleep in this random tent because I was closest to it. ADD has been kicking my butt. As you can tell by most of my videos. No, I'm kidding. But, like, I was actually... I saw a clip of Markiplier, good old Markiplier, and he was saying something along the lines of, like, you know, when you have ADD, as he does, I guess he does, at least that's what I got out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can be set up to do a thing, and you can have all the tools you need to do the thing, but for some reason, there's like this mental block that prevents you from doing the thing. And it's very, very difficult to overcome. And some people are much, much better. What is going on? What is happening here? This was all terraformed before? I guess. Maybe a creeper blast. Sort of looks like a couple creeper blasts. Might have been had here. Anyway, you can be set up to do a thing. Have all the tools you need to do that thing. Have all the time in the world to do that thing. You can even have time set aside to do that thing. And there's, like, again, like a mental block or something that just almost prevents you. Well, it does. It prevents you from doing the thing for reasons that you just can't explain and can't justify. Or at least it's very, very difficult to try and justify. You know, because you really have no excuses at that point. Like, why don't you record videos? And it's like, well, you know, I try to get excuses. Well, my rendering computer's not set up, and you know, it's a lot of work to have to edit the videos when my rendering computer's not set up, it's not working, and everything like that. Well, did I tell you guys in the last video? I fixed my rendering computer. Like, that's fixed now. Before I get stuck in here, I gotta grab some ladders. Gotta grab some ladders from somewhere. Surely there's ladders. Someone has. I'll just raid everybody's chest until I find some. No. Potatoes, randomly. Check the blue tent. Ladders. Nope. Cool. Alright, so yeah, it's sort of like been an excuse, like, oh, I don't have my rendering computer. And I can't remember if I told you guys, but I got this quite literally $5 part on Amazon. That's all it costs. It's $5 on a whim, because I was like, what if this part fixes it? And what the part is, so I don't want to get too into the technical side of things, but, like, my rendering computer is not connected to any monitor. It's not connected to any screens. Screen is the monitor. It's not connected to any keyboard or mouse or anything like that. Like it's its own thing. It's its own single device. It's on its own, plugged in, and that's it, right? Like that's all that it is. What's happening here? So no ladders. Let's check down here. Nobody has any ladders. I mean, obviously they have ladders somewhere. I'm gonna go. I could make some ladders, I guess. I got lots of wood. Cow noises sure weren't muted. Those guys making the hissing sound. Really, really creeping me out. Alright, that should be more than enough. Yeah, so I got this, so my computer's not connected to anything, and the problem was that, like, I have this editing software, that I use to edit videos, and I guess that software is very specific to, like, needing certain graphic card abilities or something. Well, I know what it's for. It's actually, like, you use the CPU on the graphics card to render rather than on the computer, so like that makes it faster. Again, I don't want to get too technical, but basically when you use a software like a remote desktop, because that's what I need to use. I can't, like I said, it doesn't have a keyboard, it doesn't have a mouse. So the way that I connect into it is through the internet. Like I connect to it on the internet. And then I can view everything as if I'm sitting at that computer, but it's online, right? So it's a remote, what they call a remote desktop, right? But everything works except for that editing software. That just does not. And so that's the most important thing, because if I can't edit the videos, then what's the whole point of this, right? But I got this $5 part on Amazon. It's this little HDMI thing that you plug in, and it makes the computer think that there's a monitor plugged in, even though there isn't. And for whatever reason, that was the solution that I was missing. So everything's working. I got everything set up. I think that my last video, the last dinosaur video that I posted was actually rendered and edited and everything on that computer. So that was like my first trial attempt at getting everything working and having it set up in a special way. And it seemed to work pretty good. But now it's like, okay, well, now that my excuse is gone and I have no reason to not do what I love, and this is the other thing too about, you know, doing these things, is that you could even love doing the thing. Like, you want to do the thing, you're equipped to do the thing, you love doing that thing, but you just can't bring yourself to do it because there's like, I don't know. It's not that there's too much work involved. That's really not what it's about. And it's not even about being lazy, because I will work very, very hard on other completely unrelated projects, but not do that one thing that I know that I need to do. Like I will, I don't know if it's too common knowledge, but I love doing like restorations of old tools and parts. So like, as an example, I've restored like old vices and old lathes and saws, hammers, you know, like that you find in a barn, like rusted and all broken, and I fix them up, and that's super fun to me. So I restore some of those things, and work on that is tough, and it's difficult to do, and it takes a lot of time. But for some reason, like, I will spend hours doing that and not do something like record a video like this. So it's very odd. There's something about the reason. I think the reason is like if you have ADD or ADHD, whatever, and you make it a goal to do something, it suddenly becomes more difficult to do it. So you almost have to like trick your brain. Trick your brain into thinking you have something else to do. Or maybe you do even have to have something else to do. And then it suddenly becomes easier to do that thing that you actually need to do. So like for me, for example, today, I've been sort of putting off renovating this bathroom of ours upstairs. Our ensuite bathroom that's attached to our bedroom. This is what I've been looking for this whole time. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I need. More than anything. I need it all. I'll grab it all. I won't take all of those. Won't take them all. But I actually have this other project now that I need to do, and I've been putting it off. And to my brain, it's like, oh, I just worked on it last week. And Win was like, no, you worked on that like 3 weeks ago. And you stopped working on it because we were going to have lunch with my dad. And I was like, oh, well, how many weeks has it been? It's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks it's been. Now I think it's actually been 4 weeks maybe. I don't know. It's been a while. But I have this other project now that I've sort of been putting off as well. And now I'm like, you know what? I could record. I have this other project, but you know what? I could record. That's important. I could do that. That's important to do. Oh, it's so funny. That's how my brain works. And I can't explain it. It's just how I live. But I hope you guys understand. I don't mean it like maliciously ever, of course. I'm not quitting YouTube. That'll probably never happen. I mean, I see these old timers. Again, I mentioned Markiplier before. I consider him one of the elders of YouTube. Because he's been at it just about as long as I have. I think probably longer than I have. Certainly more popular than I have been before anybody was. So, like, he's been at it for a long time. So I consider him one of the elders of YouTube. And he's still going. People like Jacksepticeye, they're still going. Game Grumps are still going. Like all these... the one that I always go to is like Good Mythical Morning, which I used to watch fairly religiously. They were so funny to me. And they're still going. Mind you, they can take humongous breaks. Like, you know what? It's Good Mythical Summer, I think they call it, right? And they'll just take all summer off. And they'll have either pre-recorded content that's like really easy to record. Nothing too interesting, but they have this content that they can just go to and feed their fan base so that they have something. Look at all the bones we're getting here, by the way. Ooh, okay. This is an archaeologist, paleontologist dream. But I need to get better equipped with some papier mache. Boop, boop. I'm going to just throw... You know what? Let's put a ladder up this way, too. Simply because I can. And I'm going to actually... Just for appearance's sake, put it like that. There. Because if I was a paleontologist working on this, I would certainly want to have these bones dug out a little bit better from the top. So there you go. Now you can get to the back. But I am running out of space in my inventory is full. So Let's get rid of the ladders. Some of the wood. Actually, all the wood. Okay, and these fences now. So the fences I got for up here. Boop. I did not mean to place that one there. Oh, hello. Friendly villager. Let me see here. Actually, I want to capture you because you are, after all, a zombie villager, which is rare enough. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just quickly build a shelter here. Okay, he's still coming. Should be good. So I'm going to do like this. Oh, you suck. All right. There. This dirt cage has a villager in it. If one of the build team wants to come and help me transform him, there you go. We can have at least one villager in this area to start. Every time I see a zombie villager like that, it's such a... How dare you? He's got the Mr. Mocking Cow merch. By the way, this is still available for purchase in my shop. Oh. Oh, funny. Funny. Maybe I should light this place up a little bit better over here in this direction. Whoop, yeah. I'm working on it. I'm working on brightening this place up. Don't you worry. Saw my torches. There are people like Good Mythical Morning. Jontron is another one that comes to mind as having just done this forever. And they're still going, so I feel like, there's no excuse. Even if it takes me, weeks and weeks to post content, they sort of do the same thing. The only difference they have is that, because they're as popular as they are, they can sort of afford that break. They can take, like I was saying in the case of Good Mythical Morning, they can take like all summer off, like maybe 3 months even. I think Jontron does the same. As a matter of fact, I just mentioned his name, but I think he does the same, where he'll take just months and months and months off, and then they come back and they're refreshed and they feel, good again about making content, and like that's how they deal with like burnout and feeling overwhelmed and, the daily grind of making this content. They take lots and lots of long breaks like that. Jontron's a little different. Like he'll leave and then wait a minute. I think I actually might have bandages right here. He'll leave for a bit. But then when he comes back, it's like this large production, so to speak. Hold on. I needed to switch for a second to my thing to see how long we were recording. I'll make this very short because we're at the end here. I'm going to grab my plaster bandages. How do I have gypsum. How do I make plaster bandages again? Is it just gypsum? Hold on. Does this tell me? Bandage? Yes. Ah. Okay, so I need white wool in the middle. White wool. Specifically the white wool, which I have none of. But, ta-da! There's some sheep right over here. And I got some shears. Whoop. Oh, I need to get rid of some of this stuff too so I can capture the wool. Capture the wool. It's a CTM. Excuse me. Excuse me, sheep. There were only 2 white sheep. All right. Okay. Look at that. I just doubled my white wool by opening up a chest. Bandage. What am I missing? Paper. Gypsum, paper, wool, bandage. There we go. Boom. Got a bit more. So now I'm going to bring this all over to our new dig site. I didn't need to take the shears with me, but whatever. Drop down slowly. Is this just gypsum? Is this not fossil? This is just gypsum. This whole time. I thought I was onto something big. It's just gypsum. Useless. Useless gypsum. Well, it's not useless. It gives me these bandages that I just made, but... Oh, no. There are going to be people screaming at me in the comments. All right. Okay. I'll throw this like that. The rest is garbage, really, but... At least I got a piece of iron out of this whole deal. On to the next dig site, I guess. Wherever that might be. And with that, we also ran out of time, and we'll see you guys later. I guess the long story short of what I was trying to say is, like, I am back. This is still me being back. I know it's been like more than a month practically since I last posted. I have been sick, but that's not really an excuse. I have everything set up and equipped to do what I want to do. But somehow it becomes hard sometimes. So hopefully you guys still understand that I appreciate you guys. You're still the best fan base out there. Most supportive fan base out there. I mean, if you're still watching this far down the line, like, no, I just really appreciate it. It's been years. You're super dedicated. I mean, more dedicated certainly than I probably would be. So, thank you. And that's really it from me today. So, we'll see you guys in the next one where, you know, maybe I'll build another dig site somewhere around here, or maybe we'll get to planting some new dinosaur eggs or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.